So you got a Wrangler or a Gladiator? Of course you like doing this. You like cruising with the top and the doors off. By the way, Pennsylvania, congratulations for joining the rest of the free world. As of 2024, y'all can now go doorless. But you want to do it legally, and in most states, you've got to have at least one exterior mirror, and I've got the solution for you. Well, I don't, but Carolina Metal Masters does. The JLJT A-pillar mirror mount. Now I'm going to show you how to put them in. I'm going to give you a quick review on them. So here's what's in the box. Mast arm with a mounting ball, mirror head. Mirror head is not attached to the mast arm. You've got to do that yourself with this little 6mm hex key. You're also going to get the bolt that holds the bracket in, the bracket itself. This is a lock nut that holds the mirror to the mount. And if you order the option, this is the 1-inch ball. Also comes in a 20mm, or if you don't need the ball, then you can get the blank. So here's the tools you're going to need. 5mm hex key, 6mm hex key, 8mm hex key, 10mm socket. You're going to need a deep well or a regular depth with an extension bar, flathead screwdriver or a trim removal tool, and a Phillips head screwdriver. That's it for the tools. Take your flathead screwdriver or your trim tool, whatever you're using, and carefully, don't gouge your vinyl, pull this out. Then you're going to pull it all the way. There's going to be a little Christmas tree on here if you've never done it before, and that is probably going to break off. It's not a big deal for me. That's going to become somebody else's problem if I end up trading this in. So once you get that done, 10mm. It's way up there. Kind of hard to get to. Just feel around for it. There it is. This is where your install starts. You're going to look inside this little ring right here. It's going to tell you DS or PS, driver side, passenger side, self-explanatory. Put this part up. That's going to slide up in there. There's a little indexing notch right there that goes where that cover used to click in at. Your bolt that comes with it. And this is going to be your 5mm. Once you get your mirror head attached to your arm, you're going to see these 3 screws right there. Those are your adjusting screws. That's what you're going to need your Phillips head for in a minute. But first, that's going to slide on in right through there. Then you take your little knob. That's going to go right on that thread that came in through the back side. And that's it. You're installed on the driver's side. Now go over to the passenger side. Repeat the entire process again. So there it is. Probably one of the easiest accessories you're ever going to put on your Jeep. Took me about 20 minutes. I got them this time last year during Jeep Beach. Put them on right there in the parking lot before I hit the obstacle courses. So again, easiest thing you're ever going to want to do. Once you get them installed, it's just a matter of getting them adjusted. That's going to be your hard part, and it's not really that hard. It's just time consuming and a little tedious. Like I said, just get that screw on the back of the mirror head, loosen those up, get them rotated around to how you like them. So now let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good, made in America, they're rock solid, and as we just went over, they're really easy to install. The bad, the mirror heads have a really severe convex to them, so it distorts your image. It's like using one of those little blind spot mirrors, and it's got that fisheye effect, so it really distorts and you can't really get a good judgment on how close a car is to you. On top of that, because of the arms being so short, they make an extension. I'm on the fence whether I'm going to get the extension or just deal with them now, because I have gotten used to them now. They don't really stick out very far, so they don't go too far past the B pillars. Passenger side is a little bit better, driver's side not so much. But again, it's not a substitute for your eyes and ears. You may have the nanny systems, the lane assist, and all that. That's fine, but again, it's no substitute for your eyes and ears. If you're doorless, then you're going to be able to hear cars around you. You're going to be able to see cars around you a little bit more. You're not going to have the same blind spots. Always check with your eyes. Don't just rely on these. These are going to keep you legal, and they are going to give you something that you can look at to see if something's around you. Now let's talk about the ugly. $291 for a pair of mirrors. But the old adage goes, buy once, cry once. I had these old junky mirrors on here. They shook after about 25 miles an hour. You couldn't see anything. They were completely useless. They stuck way out from the Jeep. They were way below your sight line, so you had to make a concerted effort to actually use the mirrors. And you couldn't even use them because they shook so much. Not to mention the fact they were ugly. Big old rectangle things. They were horrible looking. If I was going to replace those, it was going to cost me about $100. After reading reviews on the ones that I was going to get, they weren't very favorable. So you figure a season or two, I'm spending another $100. Season or two, spending another $100. Now I'm up to $300, and I'm constantly replacing mirrors. One and done, and I'm happy with it. So after a year of having these, I've been able to drive them on all kind of road conditions. Bumpy roads, interstates, windy, calm, fast, slow, you name it, and they perform flawless. Very little vibration, no bounce. Haven't even had to readjust them after bumpy roads. So if you're on the fence about dropping $300 on a pair of mirrors, follow my lead, do what I did, suck it up. You will not regret it. Hopefully this video helps. Cheers, y'all.